All right, guys, it's Friday, May 30th, and I got my hot batter matchups coming up. Let's get right to it. This one's probably, of all of them, my favorite for today. Jose Ramirez versus Jose Soriano. Ramirez is on fire, man. 21-game hit streak. History between Soriano, 10 at-bats, 4 hits, of which 3 of the 4 went for a home run. Soriano this year giving up a .254 batting average to left-handed batters. You can see the pitch arsenal right there in the screen on the far right. The sinker he throws the overwhelming majority of the time, 48%. And he doesn't command that pitch very well. A .313 batting average given up. I'm loving what I'm seeing right here. You could see Ramirez at .294 batting average. Like I said, that's going to be half the pitches potentially he could see. And you could see down the line how everything else fares with the rest of the pitch arsenal. We won't get into it too much. The launch angle sweet spot for Jose Ramirez, he ranks number 40 in the MLB at 39.4%. So almost 40% of his batted ball events are in that range of 8 to 32 degrees, which ultimately yields you the greatest opportunity to record a hit. It's no wonder why he's been so hot, right? If you rank that high, you're going to have success. So with that being said, I will look in the morning for my official plays. I will look at Outlier, try to identify which. I looked at Outlier and looked at what he'd done recently in terms of hits. And obviously, it's 21 of 21. I told you he's on a 21-game hitting streak. When it comes to the hits, runs, RBIs, the over 2.5 is probably the more relevant line because his over 1.5 will be priced so insane that it's unplayable. So the over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, he's hit this line in 7 of his last 8. Now his total base is over 1.5, over in 8 of his last 9 games. Runs, if you just want to play him for a run, 8 of 9 games. And then a single, just to record a single, 7 of his last 10 games doing that. I absolutely love the opportunity with Jose Ramirez. He's just like checking off all the boxes, man. So we'll look to try to use him. Like I said, I'll put my official plays in the pinned comment of this video when the odds come out. Now, 2 players right here. We have Ozuna and Albies, both of the Atlanta Braves. I'm going to look to parlay both of these just to record a hit because looking at them, a little deeper, the only thing I feel real comfortable is just for them to record a hit. I didn't see anything that stuck out in terms of hits, runs, RBIs, all that stuff, all those other props, just not where you want them to be to have the confidence to back them in that kind of fashion. So you can see on the screen right here, they're taking on Lucas Giolito, who historically is not a very good pitcher, and again, not a good pitcher this year. And you can see the pitches he throws in the middle of the screen right there in order of the percent, the highest percentage. So he throws the four-seam fastball in the 45 to 50% range, depending on left or right-handed batter. So you can see Ozuna as a right-handed batter. Giolito's giving this up at almost a 300 rate. Albies is a left-handed batter. Giolito's giving the four-seam fastball up at a 364 rate. And you can see going down, I'm loving what I'm seeing, what Giolito is allowing batters to do. And when you look at, I don't have the slide, but if you look at what Ozuna and Albies can do against these pitches, I'm loving what I'm seeing. If the bar that we're going to hold you accountable to, Albies and Ozuna, is just to record a hit and a little hit parlay, that's what I feel comfortable doing. What else do we want to get into here? Before we get to the good batter matchups and the hit streaks, if you could be so kind to hit that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button and put a W in the winning comment. Put a W in the comment sections because we want to be winning, baby. And also, if you are interested in joining a free Discord, the link is in the description of this video. A bunch of cool stuff going on down there. Give it a look. All right, here are the other good batter matchups. And as always, we're looking for a batter who has at least have a 300 batting average historically versus the pitcher. And we have 5 for today. And you got to be hitting, too. You got to be hot right now. So here you go. First one up, Lawrence Butler versus Bassett. 3 at-bats, 3 hits, batting 1,000. And Butler is currently on he's recorded a hit in 9 of his last 10 games. Then you have Shohei Ohtani versus Max Fried. 5 at-bats, 3 hits, a home run, a 600 batting average. Ohtani has at least recorded a hit in 7 of his last 10 games. Then you got Christian Yelich taking on Walker. 6 at-bats, 3 hits, a home run, a .500 batting average. Yelich is currently on a 6-game hitting streak. And then you got Brent Rooker versus Bassett, 6 at-bats, 2 hits, a .333 batting average. Rooker has at least recorded a hit in 7 of his last 9 games. Then you have Jackson Merrill versus Keller, 3 at-bats, 2 hits, a .667 batting average. Merrill has at least recorded a hit in 7 of his last 9 games. All right, here are the batters who are currently on a nice little hit streak in terms of, you could see Ramirez, 21-game hit streak. We talked about him. Ozzie Albies, third from the top. I'm looking to target him with his teammate Ozuna in a little hit parlay. And you could see all of them, like Brandon Lau, 11 games with 10 runs. Maybe I'll look at his run line. Who else here? Seiya Suzuki, 9 games with 12 RBIs in those 9 games. Maybe I'll look at his RBI prop. So I'll put this up here so you guys know who the hottest of the hot batters are, and then you can kind of see how they performed with some of the other, props. Like when you look at runs, hits, runs, RBIs, you can kind of look and see who's performed well in the short term. So that's that. And then here are the rest of them right here. I am just looking at this one, Christian Yelich, 6-game hitting streak, of which he has 8 RBIs, 7 runs. Like hits, runs, RBIs looks really enticing right there. Same thing with Elly De La Cruz, 10 runs, 7 RBIs, 9 hits in the last 6 games. That's what I put these on here, trying to offer you guys even more opportunities to make it simple for you to kind of come in and have like a baseline of players that are weeded out so that you can, find the best of the best and then do your own research to find which of these you might want to, utilize. So getting back to this graphic right here with the hottest of the hot batters, I mean, if I'm going to probably look and I'm going to track over the hits, runs, RBIs for at least anyone that's 1.5. When you get into 2.5, probably not, but anybody that you can get at reasonable odds on here, like some of the names that aren't the names that people necessarily gravitate towards too. I mean, like when you see, everybody knows Jose Ramirez, right? Seiya Suzuki, Ketel Marte, but say like a Carlos Santana, Alec Bohm. I mean, not that they don't know him, but they're not the first kind of players that the first thing that comes to their mind when we're looking to play these. So there might be some reasonable, props that, when you look at what they've done and what their odds are for some of their props, it might be some really great value. An eye on some of these, and that's about it. I just want to say you guys are the best, man. I love you guys, and I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.